Hi, I am Jerica from the Realistic Homestead, and I just thought I would introduce myself. We recently moved from Colorado to Utah to be closer to family and to go back to where my husband's job was. My husband works in construction, and so I feel like we are moving all the time. And so because of that, our dreams and goals are not always a possibility. But with this house, we hope to be here for a little bit longer than a year. And so we got chickens and we're really excited about it because it's one step closer to our goal of living on a homestead. We live on 1/4 of an acre. We don't have very much room, but this year we have chickens and we're hoping to get bees in the spring. And the guy that we bought our honey from this year said that he was willing to come up and help us, and so that was super kind of him and whatnot. But we're really excited to work with him to learn all about bees. I really wanted a milking cow when I first got married. That was never in the plan, really. Like, that was not achievable in any sort. When we first got married, we lived in an apartment, we had no money, we were going to college. That just wasn't in the plan for us. But in the back of my mind, it was always there. And it's still not a reality for us now, but still in the back of my mind it's there, and we're very slowly getting there. My goal is to get 3 months worth of food storage on hand at all times. That is my realistic goal, is to have 3 months worth of food storage on hand at all times. My dream goal is to have a year's worth of food, but I am not there yet. When I was little, I would ask my mom to make something like chocolate chip cookies, and she would just whip them out. And I realized once I got to college that that is not the case for everyone. I had a roommate from Slovakia who was completely unaware about the fact that you could buy more than what you needed for a day to eat. And that was a total foreign concept for her. And I just remember her looking at me like with my 5-pound bag of flour or with sugar and thinking, and she would ask me, why do you have all that? You don't need to eat all that in one day. And I would say, I know, there's no way I'm going to eat this in one day. But if I make some cookies now with the flour that I have, then next week or next month or whatever comes up and I want to make bread, then I already have the flour and I don't have to go out and buy it. And that was a total foreign concept to her. And I just realized that that's not how everyone lived. And so I realized that that I had quality things to share with other people as well. And I know that most of you listening right now probably already live a life that very similar to mine, where we have lots of stuff in our pantry. We have enough shampoo to last us not only for the next couple of days, but probably for the next couple of months. And I just think that that is a happy and safe place to be living, because you probably realized, as well as I did during COVID, that it's not always secure and it's not always guaranteed that it will be there next time when you go to the grocery store. The goal with this channel is to not tell you that I'm the best at anything, to not tell you that I am the say-all, end-all, this is the only way you can do it. It's to give you ideas, to give you motivation, to be a companion during those late nights when you're doing the dishes all by yourself, to give you hope for the future, that if you are living in an apartment or if you're living in a basement of your mom or wherever you may be, that it gets better and that it is achievable. It won't be tomorrow. It won't be next month. It may not even be in a year, but if you are working at it and you still have the dream and the goal that it can happen, that it will eventually happen, and someday I will be someday I will be milking a cow, and I will be making butter from the cow, and I may be 60 when that happens. I don't know, but my goal is to give you ideas, to give you motivation, and to hopefully be a bright spot in your day where you can turn on one of the videos and you can get inspiration for something that you can do in your own home to make it a better, a happier, a more comfortable place to be in. And I really hope that you come along with me on this journey of raising our chickens and creating a garden in our backyard. We only have a 1/4 of an acre, and it's really not much. To some people it may be a lot, but it's not much in the grand scheme of things. I hope you come along with me on this journey of creating a realistic homestead for us at this moment. And that's where I find I am most happiest, is with my family and outside feeding the chickens and getting the house all prepared to have people come in, or to prepare food to go to a family party or something like that. That's where I am most comfortable, and I hope that you come along on this journey with me, because who knows where we will be in a year or even in 6 months. But I hope to be a bright spot in your day, and that's really my only goal, is to be a bright spot. I just hope to see you next time. Thanks for spending time with me.